What's up, everyone? It's Jomi here, and we're back again with another Loomian Legacy episode. In our last episode, we entered the Lost City ruins, and we had to go through all the polutcorp guards and everything to try to reach Dr. Vanta, just for us to reach Dr. Vanta, and then he had his protagon blow up this wall, which is behind us right here, and then open up this pathway down. However, before we start today's video, if this is your first time watching my channel or you've previously watched my channel and you haven't subscribed, make sure to like and subscribe and click that bell and set all notifications to never miss out on the upload. Alright, we need to go straight into this because there's a lot to cover and not a lot of time. So we're going to go straight into this and see what happens. Oh, well, I didn't mean for that to happen, but anyway. There you are. Are you ready? Cancel. I don't know what's going on with Gastro. Gastro is way too big. Let's move Gastro away. Thank you, please. Who are we going to use? I use Eleguna because, well, yeah, let's use Eleguna. Alright, so you can see. Yes, I am ready. Loomian care. Oh, you can actually do that? That's cool. Yeah, all these Loomian, we haven't leveled them up, so that shouldn't matter. Also, I have my mic strapped to the side of my cheek, so if you hear some mumbling or if my words are not clear, know that, but I'm trying to make sure you guys can hear me, so I'm trying my best to speak clearly as much as possible, and that's one thing that I need to work on. So yeah, yes. So we know what he's gonna say. But we're gonna put gas stroke first, though. All right, I don't know why I keep on doing that. Hold on, let's go back. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's go to gas stroke first. I thought it was like a whole cutscene. I was like, bro, that's gonna be in our way, but we're good. All right. Yes, we're ready. Okay. I can't believe it has come to this. Remember, this is a very delicate situation. If I can share with you any finding, I didn't get to read it. All right, games developers, you didn't even let me read it. It's okay. That's all right, I guess. All right, but this music is so ethereal. Feels like I'm like in a whole different world. The soulheart. It's even more magnificent than what I had imagined. I wish my grandfather was still here to see this. Sir, this is absolutely astounding. The energy coming from the soulheart is like unlike any. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's unlike anything I've recorded. I don't even know what to make of these readings. Incredible! I can't wait to get back. I can't wait to get this back to the lab to study it. Sir, if we look up, it appears that the soulheart is connected to the crystals in the ceiling, the soul string. Legends say that the soul heart created a network of soul crystals that stretched throughout the entire world, and is what gave this planet life. So this is the root source of all of the soul crystals that grow throughout the entire world. Fascinating. Stop this at once, Vanta. So you made it past my guards? The one time I need them most. How annoying. Vanta, can we just please talk about this? What is there to talk about? The next step for humanity is waiting right in front of our eyes. Tampering with the soul heart could have incredibly disastrous consequences. Disastrous consequences. Are you not curious about what happened to this city after its people rebuilt it? There is a gap in humanity's history that leaves a lot of unanswered questions. Yes, I'll admit that I am curious about how this great city ended up at the bottom of the ocean. However, if the story of the soul heart are to be believed, then the power it possesses is that of creation, not destruction. I do not believe the terrible fate of this ancient civilization was wrought by the soul heart. Even so, power like that shouldn't be wielded by a single person with such reckless ambition. My reckless ambition is what has led me to my life's many great accomplishments. And besides, I promised my father that I would never give up on my ambitions. Not like he did. I can tell your resolve is strong, Vanta, but I can't stand by and let you tamper with the soul heart. Enough of this. If you pests are going to continue to delay me, then I have no choice but to put an end to this myself. We'll see whose resolve is stronger in the final battle between you and me. I was afraid it would come to this. Just do your very best. That's all I could ask of you. You do great. Also, I thought Vanta was talking to Mr. Ferrick, so why didn't Mr. Ferrick fight? Does he not have any Loomians or something? Anyway, time to put an end to your tiring disruptions once and for all. Yes. D versus D Vanta. Tyrex. That's gonna go great. I think I remember that. That's why I brought gastric first, but we're good. I think. As long as we have that, we should be fine. Also, the music here is bomb. It's really good. I hope it's not too loud though. That's my only fear. I feel like our mic is over. Is like probably too loud compared to the audio, but at least I want y'all to hear me first. That might take us out. Let's see what happens. Mhm. This music, I'm pretty sure. Yes, almost. I'm good. That's good that we have that. It almost took us out though. Lucky you didn't. Alright, so we're gonna use that again. Then maybe use photosynthesis or like a potion. I think we still have a couple of potions, which should be good. I think this is a remix of the vault he has, because I can hear the melody in it. I'm a musician, so if y'all didn't know, now y'all know. So I can kind of hear it in there. Um, no, it's a metal and water type, so it should be fine. We can't use fire against it, and we don't have ground type won't work. So we're just gonna have to stick it out with it. But let's use photosynthesis to be on the safe side. Exactly. Don't kill it. Thank you. It wasn't very effective because it's literally water. But I wish. I feel like Gastroke. I feel like this is a dumb thing, but I feel like Gastroke probably has like ability it uses when water attacks hit it. I feel like it does, and that would be good if it stretches it. I'm pretty sure it does, but I don't know that much about PvP, so I don't know. Let's use Nature's Force again. Steel Crush on that might do damage. Yes, yeah, that would do damage. But hopefully that should take it out for the most part. Okay, that's fine. We can still work with. You can still work with this. Let's play it safe. So the safe thing would be is not to go for anybody else, not to fire, because let's go for a Laguna and use a electric type move, and then we should be able to play that safe. Also, it has photosynthesis. Why is this still showing the effect? Is this still gonna heal or something? Yeah, that didn't do that much damage as I thought it was gonna be. All right, let's use thunder. Yes, this is exactly what we need because it's metal and water, and both of those are what do you call it? They're weak to electric types, so that's good. All right, we don't use thunder crash because we don't use HP. But let's see. I feel like that should be good. If we're fast enough, that should be fine. I feel like you can tank that again. That's not a big deal. Yes, there we go. I think we're good. We got it. All right, Submarine. There's one. There's two. Down. Level up. Great. I like that. Cosmure. Isn't that ancient type? Ancient type. I'm not sure. It is right. Is it not? Yeah, it is. It's an ancient type and a ground type, I think, or something like that. I know it's an ancient type. That I know. Yes. The infamous Cosmo. Yes, I knew dark typings were effective against it. I was pretty sure about that one. 47 or 50, so we should be good with one or two of them, probably. I don't know the whole thing on it though. Although it can use mind type moves. I have to be careful because that's effective against dark type. It's kind of like fairy and dark type in Pokemon, but it's not the same, of course. I feel like I don't know if I use Eruptidon. I don't think I have the Soul Burst for that either. Let's use Bamboozle and see what happens again. If we use the Mind type move, we're going to swap out. If it dies, I mean, we still have other Loomians we can still use. Let's use Bamboozle and see what happens. Meteor Crash, that's a Spirit type move, I think. Or Ancient type, one of the two. Super effective. So there's Ashen gone, but we're still good. Let's use Eruptidon to finish up Cosmore. If I knew the typing of Cosmore, I would be able to understand what to do next, but I'm not that sure on that one. What? Swamp it? Okay. We should be able to use that, and that should be good for the most part. Alright, that barely did anything. Ooh. Alright, gotta be careful. Hold on. We swap out to. Let's swap out to Setting Mars. I would just say kept Erupted on, but there's nothing that it can do. So I'm not sure what we can do from that one. Gotta be careful. Hold on, he has three more. Alright, let's use. Much like what the other one had. Raging Tackle. Let's use Raging Tackle. We should be good. If Cinema doesn't die. Oh, and it ended. Ended. Alright. I'm actually getting concerned, guys. Hold on. Use Gastro. Let's use Gastro for the synthesis. We know it can use that. Let's use advantage of that. Yes, to heal it up. Even though there's literally no sun under here, which I don't know how that works, but it is just a game after all, so we'll see. I don't know if I should go for that. I can't even. Can I? 32. I can't go for that either because I need to rest. Alright, let's rest. Gotta be careful a little bit. Can you use peace of mind? Okay. So that means, okay, I should be good to at least knock it out. I should be good to use photosynthesis because they literally can't use anything. Okay, so I should be good to use that to get the health back. Okay, strategy. Okay. Alright, 100. Okay, so now I have to be careful. The next one I have to pick. I have to pretend that's gonna attack it. Let's use slime, see what happens. That did nothing. Why am I not doing damage? What's going on? Alright. Might just need to. Is photosynthesis again? Photosynthesis, not wherever I just said. I think God knows what I just said. Photosynthesis is what I meant to say. Psychoblast, just tank it for me. Tank it. Tank it. One more attack and we're cooked. I don't want to use Nyctus Force because I know that's not going to do anything. Let's use slime. We might lose gas stroke, but I think it will be good. Poison, good. That's what I needed. That's going to help me. Yeah. There goes gas stroke. But we should be fine. Should be fine. Poison. Alright, it's gone. Good. That's what we needed. Alright. So now we have Erotodon and Laguna. I don't think we're going to lose it. I think it's going to be a close one. I feel like if I had a better strategy, we wouldn't be in this situation. But I feel like it's going to be, I think we're going to be good. Alright, first thing first. Let's use, yes, absolutely. Let's use this right now. Use that on the Erotodon. I feel like we should be good. Because Portagon shouldn't have anything that's going to be bad against us. I feel like we should be fine. Let's use Mudslides. Which one is more? Which one is more strong? Okay. So what? Our base 122, 132. So this one. No, which one will be stronger? 122. This one is 122, 132. So this one might be stronger. Okay, Fire Breath. All right. Let's use Fire Breath. See what happens. Steel Crusher, yes, that's probably, it didn't do that much damage, but we have to be careful. Also, why did you do the T-pose? Y'all saw that? That was hilarious. Alright. Also, isn't that the same Protagon that fell apart, like, back there in the last episode? That's interesting. Let's use Lava Stars, we should be good. As long as Erotodon thinks that, we should be good to go. And that's it. We have one more. I don't know which one is that one, but we should be fine for the most part. Okay. Alright, we shoot any Loomians? No. Which one was it? Stratusar? That isn't that like that's not water, is it water? No, it's a air and metal. So the best one for that would be a ground type. No, but you can't use it because it's air, so you can't use that. That's right. So for metal, that would be fire. Air would be electric. I don't know if electric would have been better for it. Yes, Laguna would be good for it. Alright, let's see. We're gonna use the potions real quick. Let's use one on Erotodon and use one on Laguna, and then hopefully swap out to Laguna. I think we'll be good. I think that would be good for it. Cause I don't think we battle after that. Oh, air type. Yeah, air type moves are effective. That's true. Air type moves are effective against fire types. I just remember that. Well, I don't think was it like that before though. I need to. Sometimes I forget something. Right? It's only a fire type. Yeah, air type because it's like air. Like you use air to put out fire. So that makes sense. All right, let's use Laguna. Please, if it dies, it dies. Oh well. I think we'll pull through. Yes, it's gonna die. We'll pull through though. I strongly believe in that. Okay, let's use Laguna. And we're gonna use moves that are not going to kill us. Alright, let's use Thundercrash. Yeah, I was right. So which one is more stronger? Thundercrash is probably more stronger. 73. Let's do Status Talk. See what happens. Yes, it goes first. That's great. That's what we needed. Exactly. We might use Thunder Crash and see what happens. Metal Blast. Gotta be careful. I don't think it's that effective, but we gotta be careful. Because this is all we have. We can't swap out the other ones. Thunder Crash. We should be able to hit it and kill it with that. Good. Okay, we're good. Alright. That's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary. I wasn't sure if we're gonna win, but we're good. We're good. 2,304. All right, knockout three. Good. Mastery. Okay. All right, mastery, and we got some money. All right. No, this can't be happening. I can't keep letting you get in the way of my destiny. First, you interfere with my plans to create an army of loomians that can bring order to society. Now you get in my way as I discover the potential to evolve humanity. Who are you, anyways? Have the audacity to interfere with my destiny, not once, but twice. Jomi, Jake, and the others may be young, but their interests for humanity are more calculated than yours. You might say it's their destiny to stop you from fulfilling yours. But why? Why can't I surmount this one small challenge? I've revered f- I am revered for my many accomplishments. You puny nobody should have no say in what I do. You have no right interfering with me and my path to glory. Vanta, you are so obsessed with this idea of building a new world for humanity that you have not considered the consequences your actions will have. Placing the power to make challenges to humanity into the hands of a single man is unethical. People should come together to make the changes we need in society. If you feel that there is any changes to be made, you should unify people as part of their choice to make a difference. You're wrong. People are weak and lazy. I thought my inventions would help to change that. I thought I could help those who couldn't help themselves. But I've done nothing but enable more people to be even lazier and more dependent on technology. I have to fix what I and others have contributed to the decay of society. Vanta, what about your cyber prosthetic gear that has greatly improved the lives of the physical impaired? Your obsession with your ideal society has blinded you from seeing the good you've done. That doesn't matter to me anymore. Doesn't matter to me. I said it right. I said it right. I got it. Right now, the only thing that matters is me taking the soul heart and shaping the perfect future. Look over there. Here, everyone, now everyone's back. We made it. What did we miss? Oh my, is that the soul heart? Wow, it's so big and bright. We took care of all of the guards. How is everything down here? Everything is just fine. Dr. Venom was defeated in a battle against Jomi and was just about to stand down. That's wonderful. Good job, Jomi. You saved the soul heart. Right on. You're incredible. What would we do without you? Nice work. I knew we could count on you. Here comes Starla. Oh, three eyes. Has four eyes actually now. Starla, was that you? Starla? That was scary. What just happened? Wait. It's all coming together. It's all connecting. Mm-hmm. It it can't be. Was that sure is. It's Starla. Or whatever his actual name is. Starla, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Don't we have to I think we have to fight a Loomian, right? Uh-oh. I think we have to. Oh, oh no. Uh-oh. Mabel, do you know what's going on? No, I have no idea. Starla has never made any noise before. That's a piece of it. It's a piece of the soul heart. Oh nah. Did you see that? The soul heart just to Strategizar. Could it be? Did the soul heart just react to Starla's cry? Here we go. Mm-hmm. What what is that thing? How did it get down here? It must have been hiding in the water this whole time. D- does this thing live down here? This room was sealed off just recently. It had to have already been here, perhaps hibernating at the bottom of this pool. I bet Starry's screams alerted it. In any case, it doesn't look too happy. Do you think it's gonna attack us? It looks a little confused. I don't think it does. It looks angry to me. Ah! I'm sorry. Everyone stay calm. I think I've got it figured out. As I recall, one of the ancient murals I discovered in the remains of this city depicts the creation of a creature that was appointed a very important role. This creature bears a great resemblance to the image from the mural. If my theory is correct, this may be that creature or at least one of its kin. What was the special role it was given? It was charged with eliminating anything that threatened the safety of the soulheart. Oh man, we're gonna die down here. That thing's claws are longer than my arms. Calm yourself, lad. It hasn't attacked yet. It may still be deciding whether we are friend or foe. Well, nothing's gonna stop me from leaving here with the soul crystal. Heart. Or the soul, not the soul crystal, the soul heart is what I'm saying. If that makes me its foe, then so be it. I cannot be stopped from fulfilling my destiny. Charizard, you're looking lively again. That thing over here needs to be eliminated for my plan to progress. Take it out. Oh yeah, I remember this part. This is one of my favorite parts of this update. I wish they would have changed the music though, because the music doesn't. I don't like the music with it, but it's okay. Huh? What's going on? My Lumian Watch has never done this before. The Soul Crystal, the Soul Crystal powering its own, powering it is connecting with Charizard. Somehow, what happens if I interact with it now? Here we go. Soul Burst, the first discovery. This was. I remember when the first time we saw this, it was so cool. Now that you've actually seen it over time, it's not as cool. It's still cool, but it's not as cool when you've seen it multiple times. If you're a new player, of course, but you know, amazing. We are already witnessing just a small portion of the Soul Heart's power. Imagine what we could do if we find a way to harness that power. Charizard, take him out. Yes, this one of my favorites. I like this one. One of my favorite ones. Oof, the lag is crazy. Ha! The tables have turned. Nobody stands in the way of my destiny. Even the Soul Heart knows it. The Soul Heart has accepted me as its new master. If that's true, we're in big trouble. Now, can I say we're going to die? We can't just back up now. Your motives are driven by blind obsession and a voracity for power. That's a word I've not really seen before. You're playing with powers that you still don't understand. We have no choice but to do everything we can to stop you before this goes too far. Starler again. There's another piece. Uh-oh. It happened again. The Soul Heart gave another piece of itself to its guardian. Does that mean... Jomi, your Lumi watch. It's glowing. Just like Vanta's watch just before your strategies are changed and got stronger. That gives me an idea. Jomi, I think we can still win. Try using your Lumi watch to synchronize with the guardian, Loomian. We'll give Vanta a taste of his own medicine. Yes. Why does it look down like that? I actually kind of like the way they did it. Why does it look down? It's looking like it's sad or something. Maybe it's because it's tired. It actually got attacked, so I wouldn't blame it. I would be like that too if I got attacked like that. But yeah, there's a lot of this going. This is one of my favorite parts, at least story updates wise. It's new, of course. Well, it's not that new. It's like almost a year old now, but it's kind of new. So I kind of like it because it's actually the better version of what the developers have brought out. And Route 9 is coming out very soon, so I'm excited to see what that's going to be like. I think I do have this Loomian too. I have the Halloween version, but not the active version. Yes. There you go. Charizard is cooked. There you go. No! The Soul Heart has chose me to be its master. Why did it grant you its power too? Because it didn't choose you, duh. It's because Starla had something to play with it. Use your brain, Vanta. What's going on? The Soul Heart seems to have unlocked a power for Loomians. It's allowed them to take on a new, more powerful form. It also gives them the power to use a strong new attack. However, it seems that this transformation uses a lot of the Loomian strength and can only last the duration of a battle. Sir, the power that both Loomians displayed after changing forms was incredible. This opens up so many new possibilities. If you can just figure out how to better exploit this phenomenon. Enough! You've lost twice now, Dr. Vanna. You are out of moves to play. At this point, you'll be lucky just to leave without the soulheart. Sir, he's got a point. As much as I hate to admit it, we are out of options. Maybe we should retreat for now and return with. No, I am not leaving without the soulheart. Vanta, don't! Sir, I wouldn't. This power belongs to me and nobody else. With it, I would. There we go. Cooked it all. We're all good. It's all over. It's so hard. What happened? It's gone. And this pain. Cough, cough. Should I actually? I probably should have coughed. Maybe. Anyway, something isn't right. Vanta, what have you done? Here we go. Pokemon Big Bronze. Remember, kind of reminds me of Pokemon Big Bronze when the scenes and everything when they have the earthquakes. This place is no longer stable. The water from outside is beginning to flood this chamber. It's not safe here. Sir, we need to go right now. But the so hard. What's happening? I I don't feel so good. Sir, just follow me. We need to get into the doctor immediately. Can you still move on your own? Yes, but the so hard. Yes, sir. After we get you looked at. Let's go. Okay. Chase after him. What is he doing? Why is the Loomian just standing there? Chase after him. Anyway. Vanta, you can't just leave like this. We've got to get out of here too. Let's go. Are you staying? Is it calling to me? Or I can speak in my actual voice now. I like that. What? You received two items, a Darkburst and a Christ. Ooh, a Darkburst and what? A Crystallium C? Why is this like this is like Pokemon where they have the same similar things to that? You stored the Darkburst and the Crystallium C in the items app. Come on, Jomi, hurry up. What it should have said, not hurry. It should have said hurry up. But anyway, Dakuda can be found, yes, roaming the wild. I don't know if I'm gonna find it on this account. We'll see. Alright, this is the end part, so other people are like, "Oh my god, this episode is long." I'm trying. Okay, 12 minutes not that bad. Whew, that was close. Yeah, it looks like we just made it out of there just in time. So, how did it go? There was a big soul crystal, and there was like this huge monster Loomian. We totally almost died, but then also mind you, it's a kid. Exactly, I like what you said. Knock it off, Lucas. A lot happened. We'll discuss everything when we get home. For now, everyone take a deep breath and try to relax until we get back. I kind of like this scene. I kind of like that scene. Everything. I think the developer really did a good job on this update. A few days later, back at the Ferris estate. Here we go. Da 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 da. No music. Okay. Oh, all right. It's different music though. Reports of especially strong Loomian appearances continue to increase across Roria. Eyewitnesses are saying that some Loomians can now evolve beyond their previously known potential, changing form and increasing in power. People are beginning to call this new form of evolution Soul Burst. It is believed that changes in the flow of energy throughout the source. So unfortunately, when I was recording this part, my mic basically died. The mic was still fine, but the transmitter that actually picks up like the stuff that I speak or say, not speak the that I say, it just died in the middle, and I didn't have any idea because, like I think I told y'all earlier in the video, I literally had the mic to my face. So if I saw the light go out, which in my peripheral, like I can kind of tell if it's on or not, but that's not that much because I had it there so that you guys could hear my voice clearer, and you wouldn't hear my voice like it was so far away like this, or if it's close like this. So that's why I had it there on that side. But I'm going to try my best to probably just gonna let the video play to the end, and then I'll probably recap what I wanted to say at the end, try to see what I can remember and stuff like that. But if maybe I'll try to if I can, I'll try to add some like overlay like on top of what I was going to say while the story is going on and stuff like that. So yeah. Slow stream have caused this to occur. Additionally, multiple tremors have been felt over the world. Experts say that this could also be linked to the changes in the soul strange flow. In other news, Atlantis officials have reported that the colossal Loomian known as Modeka has stopped circling Atlantiancity and is heading towards mainland. Yada yada. Scientists are monitoring its movements and say that it is directly headed for Roya's ancient Battle Coliseum. Stay tuned for more information. I think around here I was talking about like, is it going to be linked to the actual Coliseum that we play with other players? So they're calling this new Loomian transformation Soul Burst. I wonder how long it will be before everyone is using Soul Burst in Loomian battles. And this news about Mordeka leaving Atlantia and heading for lands bothers me. I'll need to study its movements to understand what it's doing now. The Soul Heart must have been what caused the surge in the soul. I think I said Soul Crystal before when the mic cut out, but in the Soul Stream and created those odd crystals that allowed Loomians to soul burst. Dr. Vander's strategy could only soul burst after it received its own crystal. But why did Dr. Vander and Jomi need to use the Lumi Watch to trigger the transformation? Lumi Watches are powered by a certain type of soul crystal, right? Maybe the Lumi Watch crystal was interacting with Lumian's crystal somehow to activate this transformation? Yes, that must be it. Lumi Watches are capable of doing so many powerful things because of the small soul crystal that powers them. The crystals in the watch must be capable of emitting a pulse, similar to the pulse that the soul heart was emitting. Alright, that should do it. I can't thank you enough, Mr. Ferris, for allowing my wife and I to come and retrieve the corrupted stolen person. Oh, I think nothing of it. We should be thanking Basti for keeping it safe from Dr. Venus Man while we were gone. Speaking of which, what did you end up doing with those poor souls, Baxley? I like that smile, is actually kind of weird. It's actually kind of weird the way he's smiling like that. Like I know he was, the way he smiled, that's actually kind of weird. Thanks to all of you, now we have the four pieces of the corrupted tablet in our possessions. I believe that there should only be about four pieces left. Yes, right? Yeah. We're halfway done with collecting the pieces of Akawari's tablets. I can't believe there are more of those awful tainted things out there. I hope you can find them all before anyone else falls ill to their corruption. I'm sure we'll have them back in no time. What worries me is your story about the soul heart. Tell me again what happened out there? You mentioned that the soul heart completely shattered after Dr. Vander tried to remove it. It launched him across the room and when it exploded. You should have seen the look on his face. That Vanta, he'll pay for what he's done. What do you think will happen now that the soul heart is destroyed? I think the natural disasters popping around the world are a bad sign. The soul heart has been with us from the very beginning. Now that it's gone, there's no telling what could happen. You mentioned that the soul heart surged before it was destroyed, and that when the Loomians began to submerge. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. Mabel, don't you remember those terrible screams that came from Starlight? Every time she screamed, the soul heart would react somehow. Normally, Starlight would never make someone at his speed, but down there, it seemed like Starlight was angry. I couldn't figure out what made her angry. But thinking about it, do you think she was upset with the soul heart? She calmed down after the Sora was destroyed. Maybe the Sora was somehow the reason she was upset? How peculiar. I've never actually seen a Loomian like this Sora before, nor as I as a Loomian professor. I've seen many Loomian species. It must be very rare. Where did you come across her? You ran into some guy at the pier on 8-8. Yeah, I remember that. He helped me take care of her. Starlight instantly took a liking to Mabel when we first met her. She hasn't left Mabel's side since then. A total stranger gives you a rare Loomian to look after? That's certainly odd. If Starlight does anything strange like that, could you please let me know? I would like to know more about this Loomian. Yes, I can do that. Thank you. I have a feeling that there is more to Loomian than meets the eye. Uncertain times are ahead of us. With the soul heartbroken, it is unclear what lies in store for, I think it's Roya, right? For the rest of the world? I think it's the rest of the world or Warrior. One of the two. But yeah, humanity is what actually, so I was actually wrong. For now, we must do what we can to avoid further. Where can we go next? Find the piece of corrupted tablet. I was able to capture a precise close-up sample of the signal emanating from Ferric stone. Using that, I adjusted the sensors to attenuate that particular. I remember struggling on that word when I said that. frequency pattern. This allowed me to isolate for other stone signals without interference from this one. It has been quite an effective strategy, if I say so myself. Luke was gonna be like, "What did you say? That's cool, but like what?" Ha! I'm just trying to say that I know roughly the location of the next piece. It is the frozen mountains of Roya in the vicinity of a small city, Fallsville, from Pokemon Red Bronze, which we all know, but it's probably gonna be different. I feel like it might have the same music, or they might have changed it because Pokemon Red Bronze, all the copies and clones are using their music, so I feel like they probably are changing. But everyone knows, we all know the famous, Frostville and the wasn't there like a dark type in Pokemon Red Bronze stuff like that. You need to travel by train to get to the base of the mountain. I'm not sure there's really any better way to get there. Of course, once you visit it, it won't be a jail pop away, right? Ah, trains. I wouldn't have minded starting a railroad company if Roya didn't already have one. Let's see, where is there another train station in Roya? We already know the place. Chesma. There's one in Chesma Town, I believe, if you've ever been that way, which we have. Yes, we are quite familiar with Chesma Town. We live in Mitchestown. Oh yes, of course. How silly of me. That is where your lab is located. Yep, that's the one. Well then, your mother and I are off again. We'll keep in contact via more if you need anything else. Take care, everyone. Well, Mr. Ferry, it looks like this is goodbye. Thank you again for your help, Mr. Ferris and Mr. Baxley. You are welcome to come back and visit anytime you wish. Melia and I would love to have you back. Baxley would love to make his special soup for you again. It will be my honor to treat our guest again. Well, if we're taking dinner, why don't we come back tomorrow? Lucas, you know very well that we don't have time to come back tomorrow. Should I return to Chapman Town to take a train to Frostville? Yeah, we ought to make our way there now. Oh, before you go, Johnny, would you mind coming back to discuss something with me when you get a chance? There is something I could use your help with when you have the time. Once you're ready, just swing by my home and let me know. Thanks. Alright, everyone, let's go. This is the end, I believe, right? There's another thing else going on because there is, yes. There's a lot discussing. One of my favorite ones, and we have all the Loomians. We have Babor in the background. We got Twitter is about to come out, or ProPay. Babor's still in the background. I think we have one more Loomian. Yeah, we have actually one more, and then we have the portal from Pokemon Big Bronze, which if you guys knew the end, you know stuff for that. That's one of the portals. The energy portals come from this world. And that's Tess. So we know, if you remember, it's from Pokemon Great Brown's Tess, and that's a Loomian next to that. We don't know. It has to be him. Let's start searching. So that I was really astonished by this part because that means that if she said that, oh, it came from this world, that means that she knew that there were multiple worlds, right? And that means that she probably has the power. Maybe the Loomian next to her, or the I don't know. Yeah, Loomian. It has to be Loomian. It's not Pokemon because Pokemon, no, it's not the same thing. But Loomian next to her, they probably can use the power to go to different places and stuff like that. But who knows, how everything works and everything works out. But yeah. But anyway, guys, I tried my best to fill up the empty spot since my mic literally cut out while I was speaking. Like literally during this part, I was speaking and talking about. I think I was talking about everything that happened, with the polutcorp guards and all that, and everything that we had to do. Then we had to stop Dr. Vanta, and we eventually did stop him, but he was very stubborn because he was kind of like one-minded blockhead. And I was like, I want to get this done. I want to change this. I want to do that. But then didn't even think about other people and how everything else would work. So then that's where Mr. Ferrick was trying to tell him that, hey, this you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, blah blah blah, and and stuff like that. But I know in the next episode we have to do Mr. Ferrick's quest, which is why you see he has like the yellow speech bubble above his head and stuff like that. But yeah, I already know what it is about. It's basically following up on some things on the story that just happened because of the new changes and everything, but I'm not going to spoil it for those who haven't watched it because I know how spoilers could be and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, we're gonna end the episode here today. If you guys, this has been a long episode. When I looked at OBS, it said third 20 minutes. I don't know if I was seeing it wrong or if the last part kind of picked up and stuff like that, but it was definitely more than the 20 minutes that I thought it was gonna be because I was looking at the time. I think that was 12 last time I saw it. I was like, oh, we're good, but with everything and how everything works, it just changed with stuff like that. But anyway, guys, if this is your first time watching my channel, or you've watched my channel in the past and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you like and subscribe, also click that bell, and set all notifications so you never miss out on the episode. And also let me know that you support me. And if you want to see more things on my channel, feel free to join my Discord server. And also you can find all those links and everything else inside the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.